We got meteorologist Mike Taylor tracking what to expect. It seems like, we're definitely seeing a lot of ebbs and flows here. We got rain,
ebbs and flows with the temps, and now the rain's starting to take over, but it's spring, so.
But it's colder than average though, right?
Colder than average, and it's been colder than average, and we're hoping to bounce back out of that pattern throughout much of the month of May. And it's going to start off on a below average note, but we will recover eventually. We have temperatures in the low 40s, or low 50s, I should say, upper 40s over in Livingston County. Jumping right into the 7-day forecast, I want you to see the summary here. We'll have multiple days where we'll be either at or just a touch below the 60-degree numbers. Looking at tomorrow, I'm thinking that's going to be a drier day. High temp 60 degrees, but a cool start. Clouds be around from the start to finish. And when you have that type of cloud cover, you're just not going to cool off significantly, and you're not going to warm up all that much. So only about a 10-degree difference from the low all the way up to the high on Monday. The change comes on Tuesday. Temperature will be the same, but it's not going to be as pretty. We're expecting rain to roll through late morning through midday. It's going to be heavy enough to make things soggy. Highs climb up to around 60 degrees. After that, we get another dry day on Wednesday, but the rain is back Thursday and Friday.
All right, Mike, thank you. Rental prices are on the rise, and unfortunately, so are rental scams. In some cases, people are losing hundreds of dollars. 7 Action News anchor Alicia Smith shares the ordeal one Oakland County woman recently went through, so you don't waste your money.
The Oakland County woman is still living with her mother temporarily after being swindled out of hundreds of dollars while looking for a place to rent.
I was very upset, obviously.
30-year-old Ashley Rourke of Berkeley still can't believe it. How much money did you lose?
$930. Ooh. Full first month's rent, security deposit.
In March, it was her mom who first saw the online ad for a rental home in Madison Heights. Did the Craigslist ad have any indications it might be fake?
I don't think the Craigslist ad did, no. It had a 248 number attached to it. People were quick to respond. The photos were all really nice. They matched what the house looked like.
But the owner wouldn't let her inside until she sent $130 via Cash App.
Management companies are wanting like your application fee before reviewing to make sure that you're going to be accepted or like approved before they even show you the property.
She drove by the home. It looked empty and ready for rent. She talked on the phone with someone claiming to be a lawyer writing the lease agreement who had to go out of town soon. So the first month's rent and security deposit needed to be sent quickly to get the paperwork and keys. Looking back on the case now, were there any red flags?
Yes. There was no law firm letterhead on the lease agreement from the lawyer.
After getting wary, she asked her mom to text the contact number.
10 minutes after I was supposed to meet the person, they blocked my phone number and texted my mother trying to rent it to my mother.
Rourke reported the fraud to Berkeley PD.
We've seen a trend over the last 2 to 3 years of these rental scams.
Detective Lieutenant Andrew Hatfield says most cases have originated on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. One of the warning signs?
Anytime someone's asking for money beforehand, before you've seen the property, that should be the first red flag.
Lieutenant Hatfield recommends you use trusted real estate websites. Meet the landlord or property manager in person, view the inside of the property in person, and don't pay large sums of money like a security deposit or part of your rent before signing a lease. Ashley Rourke just hopes her story will help others. Other red flags to look for if the monthly rent is too good to be true, if you see typos and poor grammar in the rental ad, if they want you to sign an incomplete lease, or if they're rushing you through the process. As always, don't waste your money. I'm Alicia Smith, 7 Action News.
Important reminders there, Alicia. Thank you. We move now to the investigation into suicides on one U.S. Navy ship. The ship is one of America's massive aircraft carriers, the USS George Washington. The Navy confirming there have been 7 deaths on this ship in the last 12 months. 4 of them were apparent suicides, 3 in 1 week this month. One couple is now speaking out on their son's death and the mystery surrounding it.
You think that maybe your son's death could have been stopped somehow?
It's still a mystery to me.
Yeah, honestly, it's a mystery because it's sudden and it was out of the blue.
All 7 deaths happened while the ship was at port undergoing an overhaul. The Navy is saying the circumstances surrounding these incidents vary and it is premature to make assumptions. It has sent more mental health support to the ship in the meantime. One day after her death, country star Naomi Judd is being inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Executives for the Hall of Fame said they were saddened by the news of her death. As the Judds, Naomi and her daughter Winona won 5 Grammys and charted 14 #1 hits. Winona is expected to attend the ceremony. Naomi Judd's death comes at a time when the legendary country duo was making a plan to return to the public eye, including an upcoming tour. Still to come, seeking justice. All 3 living Tulsa massacre survivors are suing the city. In the fight to make things right, what compensation survivors are asking for a century after the horrific race massacre.